कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट पे बेस्ड आज हम लोग कुछ और प्रॉब्लम्स को वर्कआउट करेंगे। इस सीरीज में आज का हमारा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है क्वेश्चन नंबर 7। फाइंड द रेट परसेंट पर एनम इफ कंपाउंडेड ईयरली। हमें रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट को फाइंड आउट करना है परसेंट पर एनम में, और इसके लिए जो हमें इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए वो इंफॉर्मेशन यहाँ प्रोवाइड किया गया है। इंफॉर्मेशन आर इन टू पार्ट्स। With the help of the information, we have to find the rate of interest in the two cases. In part 1, we have P equal to rupees 196, A equal to rupees 225, and N equal to 2 years, and R is absent. Therefore, we have to find the value of R, percent per annum. Now we proceed from here by taking the formula of amount, which is A equal to P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power N. Now we replace the terms with the information given, and so A is replaced by 225, P is replaced by 196, and under bracket 1 plus R by 100. Since R is not given, so it will be as it is, and to the power N. N को replace करेंगे 2 से. Now in the next step 196 को from right side to left side लाया जाएगा. Then we get 225 by 196 and equal to 1 plus R by 100 to the power 2. Now from here we can say the RHS part of the equation is in exponent form, so the LHS part must be in the exponent form. और इसके लिए क्लू ये है कि अगर RHS part of the equation power 2 रखता हो तो LHS part of the equation must have the power 2, और इसलिए 225 by 196 को हमें स्क्वायर फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करना होगा. इसके लिए by observation we can say 225 is the square of 15 and 196 is the square of 14. So this can be expressed as 15 by 14 square. Now from this equation we can say agar both sides of the equation have the same power, then power must be removed by cancelling them. After that we have 1 plus R by 100 equal to 15 by 14. Here we solve the equation for R, and for this we take 1 from LHS to RHS. By doing so we get R by 100 equal to 15 by 14 minus 1. In the next step we get R by 100 equal to 15 by 14 minus 1 gives the result 1 by 14, and so we have 1 by 14. Therefore R equal to 100 by 14, and it should be in percent, so 100 by 14%. Now on further simplification we get 7 upon 1 by 7%. Answer. In part 2 we have the information as P equal to rupees 3136. CI is provided as rupees 345. Therefore we can say A equal to P plus CI. Now putting the value of P and CI we get 3136 plus 345 equal to 3481. Now we have the amount as 3481 in rupees. P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power N, which will be equal to 3481. Now we put the value of P from the information as it is 3136. So 3136 into 1 plus R is as it is, and N will be 2. 3481. Now we take 3136 from LHS to RHS. In LHS we have 1 plus R by 100 to the power 2. In RHS we have 3481 by 3136. Now we make the same logic as in part 1. If the LHS part is in the power form, then RHS part must be also expressed in power form. And since the power of LHS part is 2, so the power of RHS part must be 2. 1 plus R by 100 to the power 2 equal to, now we can say 3481 is the square of 59 and 3136 is the square of 56. So the RHS part will be reduced as 59 by 56 to the power 2. From here we can say both sides the power is the same, so power can be removed by cancelling them, and then we get in the next step as 1 plus R by 100 in LHS, and in RHS it is 59 by 56. Therefore in LHS we have R by 100 and in RHS we have 59 by 56 minus 1. In the next step we have R by 100 equal to 59 by 56 minus 1 gives the value of 3 by 56. And so we find the value of R by taking 100 from left side to right side. Therefore R equal to 100 into 3 becomes 300, and so 300 by 56. Clearly 300 is divisible by 4 in 75 times and 56 is divisible by 4 in 14 times. So now on simplification we have 75 by 14, and since it is the value of rate of interest, so it should be expressed in percent. Therefore 75 by 14%. On further simplification, 75 by 14 becomes 5 upon 5 by 14. 5 by 14 in percent. So R equal to 5 upon 5 by 14%. Answer. Our next question is question number 8. Hari purchased relief bond for rupees 1000, a sum which fetch him rupees 2000 after 5 years. Find the rate of interest if the interest is compounded half yearly. Given that 10th root of 2 is equal to 1.072. So now we will proceed with the help of the information. Here P will be rupees 1000. Amount will be rupees 2000. Time period means number of years. Number of years is 5 years. 5 years. Rate of interest. Rate of interest is unknown, so it is to be found. Therefore it will be expressed in percent per annum. But क्वेश्चन में कंडीशन ये है कि रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट पर एनम जो भी हो कंपाउंड उसे किया जाएगा हाफ ईयरली. सो हाफ ईयरली कंपाउंड करने के लिए आर को रिप्लेस करना होगा आर बाई 2% हाफ ईयरली से, और एन नंबर ऑफ ईयर्स 5 ईयर्स है. 5 ईयर्स को भी हमें हाफ ईयर्स में कन्वर्ट करना होगा. देयरफॉर 5 ईयर्स विल बी रिप्लेस्ड बाय 5 into 10 means 10 half years. Now by using this information we proceed with the help of amount. A equal to P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. In the next step we replace the terms with the information given, and so A will be replaced by 2000 and P will be replaced by 1000, and under bracket 1 plus R will be replaced as R by 2%. So it will be R by 200, and power n will be replaced by 10 half years. So it is 10. In the next step we take 1000 from right side to left side, and then we get 2000 by 1000 equal to 1 plus R by 200 to the power 10. 2000 is divisible by 1000 in 2 times, so we divide it in 2 times. In the next step we get 2 equal to 1 plus r by 200 to the power 10. When we remove the power 10 from RHS, it will become 10th root of 2 in LHS. Therefore, 10th root of 2 will be equal to 1 plus r by 200. Clearly, we have the information of 10th root of 2 as given here. It is equal to 1.072. So we replace this by 1.072. That is 1.072 equal to 1 plus r by 200. Now we solve the equation for r, and for this we take 1 from right side to left side. Therefore, 1.072 minus 1 equal to r by 200. In the next step, by subtracting 1 from 1.072, we get 0.072 equal to r by 200, which gives the value of r by taking 200 from right side to left side, 14.4, and this is the value of r, which is the rate of interest. So it should be expressed in percent per annum. Therefore, r equal to 14.4%. Answer. Our next question is question number 9. Rupees 8,000 became rupees 9,261 in a certain interval of time at the rate of 5% per annum. CI stands for here compound interest. Find the time. Now with the help of this information we proceed. Here principal P is rupees 8,000. Amount A is rupees 9,261. Rate of interest R equal to 5% per annum, and time period is not available, so it is to be found in years. With the help of this information we proceed by using the formula for amount. A equal to P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. Now we replace the terms with the information given. So in the next step we have 9,261 in place of A and 8,000 in place of P. Then 1 plus 5 by 100. 5 is in place of R and then N. In the next step we transpose 8,000 from right side to left side, and so we get 9,261 by 8,000 equal to, in RHS will be 1 plus, in RHS we find here it is 5 by 100, and 5 can divide 100 in 20 times, so it is 20. 1 plus 1 by 20 to the power n. Now in LHS 9,261 by 8,000, and in RHS it is 1 plus 1 by 20 means 21 by 20. So 21 by 20 to the power n. Now we have the equation in the form of exponent. So we can argue here, if the RHS part of the equation is in the form of exponent, then the LHS part of the equation must be in the form of exponent. अब सवाल यह है कि बेस क्या होगा और पावर क्या होगा. इसके लिए we can take help from RHS. In RHS 21 by 20 is the base and n is the power. So in LHS base must be 21 by 20, and by taking this clue we can say 8,000 is the cube of 20. So 9,261 must be the cube of 21, and therefore we can express this as 21 by 20 to the power 3. Clearly this equation has the same base in both sides, so we can remove the base and get the value of n equal to 3, and so the required time period 3 years. Answer. After this we come to the question number 10. In how many years will a sum of rupees 3,000 at 20% per annum compounded semi-annually becomes rupees 3,993? So now with the help of this information we proceed like previous question. Here P is rupees 3000, amount is rupees 3993. Rate of interest is 20% per annum. Since the rate of interest is provided 20% per annum, but condition ये है कि ये rate impose किया जाएगा semi annually. इसके लिए we have to divide 20 by 2 and so it will become 20 by 2% half yearly. This means 10 to the 20 and so it will be 10% half yearly. And time period is unknown, so it is to be found. अगर हम टाइम पीरियड को नंबर ऑफ ईयर्स में काउंट करेंगे तो उस नंबर ऑफ ईयर्स को भी हमें हाफ ईयर्स में कन्वर्ट करना होगा, so as to maintain the condition of semi annually means half yearly, and so it will become twice n. Now we take up the formula for amount A equal to P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. In the next step we replace that term with the information provided. So A will be replaced by 3993 and P is replaced by 3000, and then under bracket 1 plus R will be replaced by 10, so 10 by 100, and when we take R as 10 then we take N as 2n, therefore N will be replaced by twice N. Now we transpose 3000 from right side to left side. By doing this we get 3993 by 3000, which will be equal to 1 plus. In RHS here we see 10 by 100 and 10 can divide 100 in 10 times, so we have 1 plus 1 by 10, therefore 1 plus 1 by 10 and to the power 2n. By simplification we get 1 plus 1 by 10 is 11 by 10, so it is 11 by 10 to the power 2n. By observation we can say 3000 can be divided by 3 in 1000 and 3993 can be divided by 3 in 1331. So in the next step we get 1331 by 1000, and in RHS we get 11 by 10 to the power 2n. Once again we get the equation in the form of exponent, so we can make the same argument as in the previous question. अगर RHS part of the equation in the exponent form है तो LHS part of the equation भी exponent form में होना चाहिए. अब सवाल ये रहा कि पावर क्या होना चाहिए और बेस क्या होना चाहिए. So for this we take the help from RHS. In RHS 11 by 10 is the base and 2n is power. So in LHS base must be 11 by 10 having some power. By observation we can say 1000 is the cube of 10. So 1331 must be the cube of 11. Therefore we can express this as 11 by 10 to the power 3. Now by using the law of exponent we can say if the base in the both sides are the same then power must be the same. Therefore from this logic we get twice n equal to 3, which gives the value of n equal to 3 by 2. On further simplification we can say 1 upon 1 by 2. Now this is the required value of n, that is the required number of years. Answer. Our next question is question number 11. A sum of money put out at compound interest amounts in 2 years to rupees 578.40 and in 3 years to rupees 614.55. Find the rate of interest. With the help of this information we proceed like previous problem. Here P, the principal is unknown, so we assume it as P. The amount 1 means A1 is rupees 578.40 and time period N1 is 2 years and amount 2 A2 is rupees 614.55 and time period for this N2 is 3 years. What about the rate of interest? rate of interest is unavailable and so it is to be found. परसेंट पर एनम में ये फाइंड आउट किया जाएगा. So now we proceed by taking the formula for amount. A1 can be expressed as P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power N1, and so A1 will be replaced by 578.40. P will be as it is, and then P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power N1, but N1 is known and it is 2 years. Now we name this equation as equation number 1 and proceed from here for taking amount 2, that is A2. A2 will be given by P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power N2. In the next step, we replace the terms with the information given, as A2 will be replaced by 614.55 and in RHS it will be P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power N2. N2 is known and it is 3 years. So it will be replaced by 3. Now we name this equation as equation number 2. In the next step, we divide the equation 2 by the equation 1. Means R by 100 to the power 2. Now by comparison we can say, after decimal the numerator and denominator has the same digit, so decimal can be removed directly, and then we get 61,455 divided by 57,840. And in RHS में here we see that numerator and denominator both have the same factor P, so P can be cancelled, and after cancellation P we get 1 plus R by 100 to the power 3 and 1 plus R by 100 to the power 2. Since the base in numerator and denominator is the same, so power must be subtracted, and therefore we have as 1 plus R by 100 to the power 3 minus 2. In the next step, we can say 61,455 by 57,840 will be equal to, in RHS 3 minus 2 is 1 and 1 is not mentioned as power. So we have only 1 plus R by 100. Now we have to solve this equation for R, and for this we take 1 from RHS to LHS. Therefore 61,455 by 57,840 minus 1 will be equal to R by 100. Now in LHS we simplify and get 3615 as numerator, and in denominator will be 57,840, and in RHS R by 100 and in RHS it is R. Now this is the value of R, and so it should be expressed in percent. Therefore 100 by 16%. On further simplification we can get 6 upon 1 by 4%. This is the required rate of interest answer. Now we come to the question number 12. A sum compounded annually becomes 25 by 16 times of itself in 2 years. Determine the rate of interest per annum. Let P the required principal. Therefore amount A equal to 25 by 16P according to question, and time period means number of years is 2 years, and rate of interest is not known, it is to be found. So now we proceed for the purpose, means to find the value of rate of interest, as by taking the formula for amount A equal to P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power N. Now we replace the terms with the information given, and so A will be replaced as 25 by 16P equal to P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power 2. Now P can be cancelled from both sides, and so in the next step we get 25 by 16 equal to 1 plus r by 100 to the power 2. Now once again we have the equation in the form of exponent. So the same logic can be made here also. अगर RHS exponent form में है with the power 2, then LHS must be in the form of exponent with the power 2. By observation we can say 25 by 16 can be expressed as 5 by 4 to the square. Now we have the equation 1 plus r by 100 to the power 2 equal to 5 by 4 to the power 2. Now here the both side has the same power, so power can be cancelled. Therefore we get 1 plus r by 100 equal to 5 by 4. Now for solving the equation for r, we take 1 from LHS to RHS. Then we get r by 100 equal to 5 by 4 minus 1, and after simplification we get r by 100 equal to 5 by 4 minus 1 in RHS gives the value of 1 by 4. Therefore we get r equal to 1 by 4 into 100. Clearly 4 can divide 100 in 25 times. Therefore r is 25, but r is rate of interest and it should be expressed in percent per annum. So r equal to 25% per annum. Answer. This was all about the application of compound interest formula in different cases. Thank you.